a team of CEOs, consultants, entrepreneurs, and ministry leaders for the 2024 Champion Influence Marketplace and Ministry Summit. It's happening on Saturday, July 27, 2024 at Legacy Church in Nassau, Bahamas, and we want to see you there. The primary goal of this summit is to empower you with transformative strategies aimed at extending God's kingdom through your business or ministry endeavors. We believe that as entrepreneurial ministers, you possess a unique calling to influence and impact the marketplace for the greater good. Throughout the event, you'll have the opportunity to gain practical knowledge about biblical practices and innovative approaches from leading figures in both business and ministry. Our carefully curated sessions will equip you with actionable insights and strategies that blend timeless biblical wisdom with contemporary business practices. Be prepared to receive supernatural kingdom downloads to creatively solve problems and birth solutions that make generational impact. The Champion Influence Marketplace and Ministry Summit provides an invaluable platform for networking and connecting with like-minded entrepreneurs who share your vision and values. Whether you're at the inception stage of a new venture or nurturing an existing one, this summit offers a unique opportunity for learning, growth, and collaboration. Moreover, the beautiful backdrop of Nassau, Bahamas will provide the perfect setting for relaxation, rejuvenation, and reflection as you connect with fellow ministers and entrepreneurs and deepen your commitment to both your business and your ministry. Meet us at Legacy Church, located at John F. Kennedy Drive, Nassau, Bahamas. To register and find out more about our advertising opportunities, go to www.toyindalashaeministries.com for all the details, and follow us on Facebook at Toyinda Lachey Ministries. We'll see you in Nassau.
Good afternoon, everybody. I hope all is well. Listen, as you come into this broadcast, go on and let me know who is in the room. I am sharing this broadcast out. I hope you all are having a good afternoon. I will be quick, and I'm looking forward to speaking with you today. Let me move right into this and introduce myself. I am Toyinda Smith Carter, and I am a best-selling author, a business consultant, master coach, public speaker, mentor, and TEDx speaker. I'm also the principal at the Coaching Seat. And at the Coaching Seat, we are a learning and development firm that's in place to improve the employee experience and organization's effectiveness. We also teach and train managers to take a coaching approach to people leading so that employee trust is established, engagement increases, and psychological safety is evident, which simply means that there's a culture of communication. And employees can communicate with the higher ups without feeling like they are going to be removed from their position or some type of retribution. So super excited to be able to bring that to the table. Additionally, we are passionate about credentialing professionals who want to really improve their coaching posture. So there's two populations of people we work with in terms of that specific area. And those who identify themselves as coaches yet may question their abilities due to a lack of formal training, we feel privileged to educate and certify the non-credentialed coaches. And what happens is it enhances their credibility and it boosts their confidence, client base, and earnings. And so that's a big deal. We all know that you don't have to be credentialed to coach. You can self-identify, but we like to bring those people into the fold to give them confidence and credibility with the Champion Influence Coach and Facilitator Certification Program. We also work with individuals who have completed coaching programs but are hesitant to really start coaching. And this is due, what we found is that it's due to insufficient technique. And so we're thankful for the chance to guide these certified coaches through our proprietary model, which is our method of coaching, which is called the SEATS process model for coaching, and it enables them to swiftly transform their knowledge into action. So we're super thrilled about those opportunities. And lately, we've been working with in the higher education institutions. So the student affairs professionals and educators are taking a coaching approach. And we're honored to be able to play a crucial role in how they work with their students to bring academic success to their students by helping them to take responsibility, of course, and ownership of their full academic process. So I'm thrilled about the opportunities to do all things coaching and all things coaching, educating. And so we love it. We love it. We love it. All right, you all. So I want to get right into what I started last week. So last week, I started to talk a little bit to the managers, individuals who are leading and directing other people. And inside of that, what I talked about, hello, Gwen, what I talked about is specifically being able to provide feedback. So this is going to help anybody who is in a coaching realm, okay? So providing feedback as a coach is very critical, and it helps individuals to grow and improve their performance. And so we talked about this last week. Effective feedback should be clear, it should be constructive and actionable. And actionable. And what I shared was I gave you three pointers to work through as a coaching tip. And today I'm going to give you three more, but let me just recap really quickly what we talked about last week. And if you didn't see that broadcast, I want you to go back to that broadcast and check it out. So number one, when we are functioning and taking a coaching approach, we should prepare for the feedback session. And what we said is in that to identify the purpose of the meeting, to gather information and consider the timing and setting. Number two, I shared to establish a positive environment. And what we're going to do there is we're going to build rapport and we're going to show empathy. Remember, I said relationship before rebuke. Am I helping a manager right now? Relationship before rebuke. So those are two areas there. And then that third area that I talked about is to be very specific and objective. So we're going to use clear examples when we are working with our direct reports. We're also going to focus on behaviors and not personality. Oh man, I hope that's helping somebody. So today I'm going to give you three more. We're building on this entire process of being a coaching leader, right? Moving your management style to a coaching approach. And the three that I'm going to talk about today is using this model called the SBI model. I love this. You've probably already heard about this model, especially if you are an intentional manager, if you are an intentional leader where you want to make sure you're focusing on improvement and growth for the people that you are privileged to lead. You are privileged to lead people. So use the SBI model. And the SBI model is, and you all put this in our chat feature, it is situation, behavior, impact. SBI, situation, behavior, impact. And by the way, hello to everybody who's on LinkedIn, also on YouTube, and of course on Facebook. All right. And those of you all who are going to catch the replay. So put SBI model in the chat: situation, behavior, impact. So just as an example, when we are focusing on the situation, we're describing the situation where the behavior occurred. And we're going to be specific about the context. Now, listen to this. When we provide feedback, feedback is not necessarily only for an intervention. We can provide feedback for equipping moments, because feedback is not just for individuals who may be missing the mark. Feedback should be given to individuals who are exceeding the mark as well. I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. Again, as you all are coming into the room, say hello to me. I want to properly be able to speak to you as well. Okay, so this is what we are using: the SBI model: situation, behavior, impact. Here, situation, it describes a situation where the behavior occurred. Okay, it describes a situation where the behavior occurred. We have to be very specific about the context. So here's an example. You could say, during the team meeting yesterday. Right, so that lead in is being very specific about the context. All right, if we are focusing on the B in the SBI model, it's behavior. So we describe the specific behavior that you observed, and listen to this, put this in the chat: avoid vague terms. Avoid vague terms. So no, we have to be very specific. So here's an example. Remember we said during the team meeting yesterday, ... Now, here we are being very specific. You interrupted multiple times. See, we're being very specific. We're not being vague there, but we're being very pointed to the behavior. And then the I, you all, stands for impact. So SBI, situation, behavior, impact. So with impact, we are explaining the impact of the behavior on the team, on the project, or on the organization. And this is really powerful, because when your direct reports understand that their behavior impacts the bottom line, it impacts the team, it impacts the organization or the project, it causes the right individuals, the right people that you've hired, it causes them to adjust their behavior. When I train coaches, what we teach is that healthy individuals are able to respond to what's brought to their attention. See, we're creating an environment. We have relationship with our direct reports. We're creating an environment where moving this SBI model forward is very effortless. It's smooth. It's a settled and peaceful space, and it's going to create impact. So with impact, again, we're explaining the impact of the behavior. And so here's an example. So remember, we started with the situation. During the team meeting yesterday, we moved to the behavior. You interrupted multiple times, and now we're moving to the impact, which made it difficult for others to contribute and slow down our decision-making process. See, and so now, hey, Coach Nayoka, and then now what happens is that you are able to get to a place where you can say, when you hear this, what does that say to you? Or What are your thoughts about what I just shared? And see, as they are bringing their thoughts out, hey, they may not have realized that they were very interruptive. They may not have realized that their interruptions made a negative impact on the process of decision making. So we give them an opportunity to be able to respond to what's been brought to their attention. Because my next coaching question as a coaching leader is, how can we ensure that this does not happen again? And see, now that gives your direct report an opportunity to bring their best thinking to the table. Coaching is about giving people opportunities to bring their best thinking to the table. And so we're giving this very capable individual an opportunity to create an action plan. And guess what? When they create an action plan on how they can ensure that this doesn't happen again, you then, as the coaching leader, can hold them accountable by following this same model again. I hope I'm helping. I hope I'm helping somebody. You all share this out to people who are leading people in especially in the hospitality industry. But if there's people leading people in ministry, I want you to send this out. They're leading people in ministry. You're leading people. Listen, you're coaching in the sports realm. Come on, these skills, these coaching skill sets are necessary for individuals who lead others. Okay. All right. So let me move forward. So use the SBI model, situation, behavior, impact. Okay. And next, as you're operating as a coaching leader, as you're giving feedback, I want you to encourage self-reflection. So in order to encourage self-reflection, as what I just talked about, is you can ask that open-ended question. And we know that open-ended questions lead in with who, what, where, when, how. Go on and add that into the chat. Who, what, where, when, how. All right. So we can ask those open-ended questions. And what that does is it encourages the individuals to begin to reflect on their behavior and its impact. I love it. And this helps your direct report, or listen to me, your coachee. It helps them to understand that feedback fosters self-awareness. See, because again, I may not have known that I interrupted an individual on 3 or 4 occasions. So it helps to create that self-awareness. So here's an example. How do you think your approach during the meeting affected the team's dynamic? Oh man, when I have to sit down and take ownership of what I've done, it really causes me to want to do better or shift my actions. And I believe because as managers, as coaches, we have relationship with our people, we can then begin to take that approach and ask those questions. All right. Next, here's your third tip here is to provide constructive feedback. So what that means is that you're going to balance positive and negative feedback together. So we're going to start with positive feedback. You're going to address the areas for improvement. And then you're going to end on a positive note if possible, okay? And it is always possible to end on a good note, so end on a good note. All right, and then you're going to be very supportive. So you're going to offer your support and your resources to help them to improve. And this can include training, it can include mentoring, it can include more coaching and additional feedback sessions. All right, so between last week and this week, I have given you 6 steps or 6 areas to consider when you are providing feedback as a coach. And listen, it's critical. So number 1, I said prepare for the feedback session. Number 2, I said establish a positive environment. 3, be very specific and objective. 4, I said to use the SBI model, situation, behavior, impact. 5, I want you to encourage self-reflection. And 6, provide constructive feedback. All right. So I'm Coach Toyinda. I am the principal of the Coaching Seat LLC, and I enjoy teaching all things coaching. I especially enjoy making sure managers, people managing leaders, that you're able to impact the people that you are working with very positively. And a part of that is being a coaching leader and providing good feedback as a coach. So listen, I want you to follow me on Clubhouse, Instagram, Twitter, which is called X now, Facebook, and YouTube at the Coaching Seat for more teaching and more opportunities. We do have a coach certification and facilitator certification happening in October of 2024. And if you're interested in being trained, I want you to take a peek at our program. The website is thecoachingseat.com, and you can click on book a consultation with me. I'll be happy to speak with you about our program. Well, I will see you next week, and I'm going to give you 3 more considerations as it relates to being a coaching leader and providing feedback. And again, coaches, these are things that we can also use with our coaching clients and our coachees to hold them accountable. But it's all about this preparation for the feedback. We are heading to the Bahamas for our Ministry and Marketplace Summit, and we're super excited. I want you to check out this video. See you soon.
Join a team of CEOs, consultants, entrepreneurs, and ministry leaders for the 2024 Champion Influence Marketplace and Ministry Summit. It's happening on Saturday, July 27th, 2024 at Legacy Church in Nassau, Bahamas, and we want to see you there. The primary goal of this summit is to empower you with transformative strategies aimed at extending God's kingdom through your business or ministry endeavors. We believe that as entrepreneurial ministers, you possess a unique calling to influence and impact the marketplace for the greater good. Throughout the event, you'll have the opportunity to gain practical knowledge about biblical practices and innovative approaches from leading figures in both business and ministry. Our carefully curated sessions will equip you with actionable insights and strategies that blend timeless biblical wisdom with contemporary business practices. Be prepared to receive supernatural kingdom downloads to creatively solve problems and birth solutions that make generational impact. The Champion Influence Marketplace and Ministry Summit provides an invaluable platform for networking and connecting with like-minded entrepreneurs who share your vision and values. Whether you're at the inception stage of a new venture or nurturing an existing one, this summit offers a unique opportunity for learning, growth, and collaboration. Moreover, the beautiful backdrop of Nassau, Bahamas will provide the perfect setting for relaxation, rejuvenation, and reflection as you connect with fellow ministers and entrepreneurs and deepen your commitment to both your business and your ministry. Meet us at Legacy Church, located at John F. Kennedy Drive, Nassau, Bahamas. To register and find out more about our advertising opportunities, go to www.toyindalacheyministries.com for all the details, and follow us on Facebook at Toyinda Lachey Ministries. We'll see you in Nassau.
All right, everybody. Listen, I will see you next week. I'll be back to my normal time. I normally go live on Thursdays at around 8:30 p.m. So I'll be live on Thursday giving you a coaching tip that equips. I want you to follow us at the Coaching Seat. Also, we have a text community, and that number is, and I'll put that in this chat, 833-562-4252. And all you need to do is text the word "the Coaching Seat." And listen to me, do not put any spaces in between that full word to make that word stay together. The Coaching Seat. If you text that word to that number, it'll add you to our informational text community so that we can get information to you a little quicker, okay? 833-562-4252. Wait a minute. Y'all, I think I am 567. I think it's 567. I think I gave you the wrong number. Let me make sure I get the right number to you. I should know it by memory, but I am having a little trouble right now. So let me just make sure I get this number to you. It is 833. Oh, 567. I knew I was missing something. Let me change that, okay? It's 567. So it's 833-567-4252. And if you join our text community, we're going to give you early information to what we have going on. And we'll also make sure that you are involved in some of our free activities that we make sure we produce. All right. So we'll see you next time. I'll see you Thursday, 8:30 p.m. I'm Toyinda Smith Carter. I'm the principal of the Coaching Seat LLC. And I'm also the creator of the Champion Influence Coach and Facilitator Certification Program. We will see you next time.